Hi everyone. Today, in this video, I'm going to talk about the layout vocabulary terms that will be on your quiz later this week for Multimedia English 1. The language in this quiz is probably new to you, and so paying attention to the language in each of the different definitions is very important. I'll give you some hints on how to remember things, and hopefully it'll help you get a better score on the quiz and remember the terms for the rest of the class. Here we go. Let's take a look at our first definition. Information about writer, course, assignment, and due date. Here we have 4 pieces of information that are important for any document, and this is the heading. Heading in the top left-hand corner with the name, the course, the assignment, and the date. Next, a shortened form of a word. For example, ABBR. There's your hint, ABBR. Shortened form of a word, abbreviation. Abbreviation. Let's go to the next one. White space on a page which frames the writing. Here, the key words are white space and frame. If you think about that on a page, you'll remember margin. Margin, or the white space that goes all the way around the document or the text. Blank space at the start of a paragraph. Please remember that you touch the tab key one time each time you start a new paragraph, and this space is the indentation. Indentation, that space right at the start of the paragraph. It tells your reader you are starting a new topic. Adding a blank line between each line of text. This gives your teacher some space between each line of text in order to put notes into your writing. This is called double spacing. Double spacing. Putting information in the middle of a page. Our key word here is middle of the page. Another word for middle is center. And so we have centering, or in Japanese, juozoroe. Centering. We put all of the information into the center of the page where it can be seen easily. Unique or highly unusual expressions in speech or writing. This you may not know, but when I give you the answer, it will make sense. Slang. Everyone has a different style of speaking or writing, but sometimes the style is too much. It's too unusual. And so we try to not use slang because our readers may not understand what we are saying. Using larger letters in names, titles, and at the beginning of sentences. Okay, key word here is larger letters. If you're thinking about larger letters and small letters, then this will make sense. Capital letters or capitalization. Design or arrangement of writing on a page. This one's very important. because the answer here is simply layout. The whole purpose of all of the rules and all of these vocabulary terms. Layout. The name of an essay or a piece of writing. Our key word here is name of the writing. So the answer in this case is title. Title, or the name of a piece of writing. This goes in the middle or the center of the page so that people can see it very easily. Shortened form of two words into one. Now, this one is contraction. For example, I am becomes shortened into I'm, or do not becomes don't. Be careful with this term if you see it on the quiz, because you might think it is abbreviation. But no, abbreviation is a shortened form of one word. A contraction is a shortened form of two words. Letters that are fatter or darker than usual. This is bold letters. Here, fat is a good way to remember this word, as in Japanese, bold letters are called futoji, or fat letters. And bold. Style of lettering in writing. Font. Font. We have many different kinds of font, and each one is a slightly different style. If we look at the menu, you can see many different kinds of styles available in fonts. Different sizes, different shapes, and so forth. In our case, we use the style called Times New Roman. Any questions? Well, if you have any, please come see me before the quiz or before class. That was a short video this time, but hopefully it will help you in some small way to succeed on the first quiz. Good luck in your studying.